Hey, listen, I want to ask y'all a question. How old or how far can a woman be older than her man before she's a cougar?
You know what? Are y'all being funny? You being funny?
It's a question. It's a question. You know what? Listen. How far or how much older than a man can a woman be before she's a cougar? Because I know some cougars out there that and then there's some. They may not be cougars, but they're cougarish. Right. So you know what I'm just saying.
I say at least 10 years.
At least 10 years.
I'm gonna say 20.
20?
That's a cougar.
Wow. Be easy.
That's a 15 pushing somewhere with 15, 20 almost.
I say a lot less than that, but you know what? I told somebody. I said, listen, if you and your man birthday the exact same day and you was born an hour before him, you're cougar-ish. And then somebody gonna tell me, well, I'm 5 or 6 years older than the guy I was with. Oh yeah, use a full-fledged, use like a young adult cougar. You know what I mean? If we're gonna do it in the statute of life, but cougar-ish to me is like a couple days older than. I know I'm finna get some flack for this. Look, the phone already ringing.
Yeah, my thing is if your man and your son graduated the same year, you're a cougar.
Now wait a minute. I dated somebody that was younger than me, like about maybe over 6 months ago, and he was like 6 years younger than me. And
okay, he didn't graduate with your son.
He didn't, but I felt like I felt like he was older than me. Actually, he the one acted like the old person. I mean,
and how much younger than you was he?
6 years.
Oh yeah, you was cougar right there.
You know what?
You was a mountain lion. You was jumping out the car. You was a lion. You didn't pass cougar. We gonna start calling. See, like you said, 15 and 20 to me, Charlie. That's full grown bears. You know that. Cougar. We gonna change. Listen, in the name of Mr. Buck, we gonna change it from cougar to bear. Like when you 5 or 6 years you're cougar, but then you go from cougar to being a bear. Let's take a phone.
You know what?
Cougar-ish. That you know what? So I say 7 years and between let's say 4 to 7 years they cougar-ish, and yes you are cougar-ish if you're 7 to 4 years. 4 to 7 years is like cougar-ish. Anything over 7 years you just straight out cougar. Anything over there you's just a bear. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I got opinion too. Everybody radio, we got our own opinion.
How come when the women date younger men, we're cougars, but when the men date younger women, they date a man? Why is it like that?
We ain't talking about all that, John.
Yeah, for real.
I'm just asking.
That wasn't the question. That's why y'all always stay on topic. We need to stay on topic.
That's devils.
When the older men date younger girls, that just mean we still got it.
That's all that means.
No, that mean they should get at it.
That just mean we still got it. You know, that's all that means. Hey, let's take a
amen to that.
See how we gonna have him in here acting like the devil.
Amen to that.
But speaking of cougars, people be talking about no, I ain't cougar-ish. Yes, you are. I told them earlier, leave them people's babies alone. Leave them boys alone.
That's right. If you see a lady walking out
some boys you can turn into very good men.
Joanne, I was just talking.
I know. I just had to throw that in there before I forgot it.
All right. If you see your high school principal who don't have any kids walking out of Best Buy with an Xbox, she's a cougar. Got the brand new Madden. Yeah,
she can't be buying it for somebody.
Yeah, exactly. She buying it from somebody.
Her nephew or something.
Nah. She don't like her family that
much.
Yeah, if you got a family that big, you don't like them that much, because that's why you don't become principals and teachers and all that for the be with your own.
So what else are signs of a cougar?
Okay, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna take a call right quick. Thank you for calling Everybody Radio. You're live on the Mr. Buck Live. So who are we speaking with?
This is Annie.
Annie, how you doing, Annie?
Okay, first I wanted to call in and show my support to Charlie Rand. I'm his assistant, and I just have to, show my love. Go Charlie.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But I wanted to call about this cougar situation, because I actually have a story about a bear, and there is a such thing as a bear. No, there is. There's a thing.
Got to hear this.
Bear. They're big and black.
Bears are big and black? Let me ask you this, Annie. Have a bear took your little cougar before?
For real, that's what I'm thinking. She took her cougar.
No. But I have a bears running my family, I guess you could say. And The only thing about the whole cougar thing, I think that's cool. I think if you're an older woman, you should go ahead and do your thing. You know, her group back, you know, should too. But if you're the guy you going after is 15 years older, I mean, younger than you, but he's 15 years older than your child, I think that's a problem. I'm starting to that the bear is no longer looking at her cub. She's going off to other things, but the other things could be looking at her cub. There's a difference. Well, so you know, you gotta be watchy about these bears. You gotta be watching.
Hey, but this is what I want to know. I want you to explain something to us real quick. While you got us here and we got you on the air, listen, I got a quick question, folks. You said bears run in your family. What's your last name? No, don't tell me that. I'm sorry, because I got some people
I
that
set myself up for that way.
No, but listen, you say bears run in your family, so then that mean, are you like one of the cubs or something?
Yeah, I'm a cub.
Wow.
I'm a cub.
Annie, let me ask you this. While we live on the air, how old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22? So if you a cub, that means you dating like a 12-year-old or something?
She grooming him right now.
No, not me.
Not you?
I'm not the bear. I was the bear's cub.
Oh, you the cub that the bear had for messing with.
Wait a minute. No, you say you the bear cub. So, Annie, are you telling on your mama?
Exactly.
Right, okay, that's
pretty much what you say.
You made me say that.
Annie, this be easy. So your mama was hitting on your prom date?
Huh?
So your mama was hitting on your prom date? Talking about, I'll show for y'all. I'll take you to the...
Oh, yeah, so no, that went down a lot in my household.
Oh, my
friends
God. You couldn't even bring a dude over to the crib.
Not like it happened, but friends knew. They were like, oh, your mama Miss Walker? Oh, yes.
I bet your mama...
Oh, man, when I say that, I love it.
That sound like Jerry's Porter episode.
Your mama Miss Walker, not like Miss Parker, right?
For real.
And
all right, Miss Parker.
Her mom was in there baking cupcakes in there in her high heels.
Sorry, mama.
You know what, Andy? Sometimes we cut phone calls short. Damn that. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, Andy.
Oh, my God.
You need to tell us more. You know what, Andy? This is what you should do. You should put cameras all around your house and let us get all the footage on that. We will make you a star.
Man. Here we go again.
Okay, I'll have to think about it.
You're going to have to think about Annie. We're going to listen. We're going to tell your story, Annie.
Exactly.
I mean, live. Annie, you can come to the station with this story. I'm telling you right now. We'll have you here like you got a song. She said, Annie. So listen. Let me ask you this, then, Annie. How do you, as the Bears cub, handle the bear situation? Do you go and tell her, Mom, your man don't know if he want me or you? He like right in the middle. Like if she 30 and he's like, damn, right in the middle, you and her. That's kind of crazy. Man.
Right. Nothing, ever went that far. My mom is really respectful, but it was just the whole idea that somebody, your junior is my senior. That person lies right in the middle of our age difference.
Right.
So, like the authority kind of like went out, because, when male figures try to come in, they try to, because authority, and I'm just not that type of person. I'm like, no,
can I ask
this
you
my
something?
case.
Can I ask you something? I'm going to need you to tell me the truth now, okay, Annie? Is he cute?
Huh?
Was he cute?
Oh, no.
He wasn't cute?
No.
What does that mean?
They could have did better. That's what I'm more disappointed. Because if you're going to go younger, why not do better?
You say what? Say it again.
That's where it got really disappointing. Because if you're going to go younger, if you're going to be a cougar, you need to do it with somebody cute. You can't have nobody ugly trying to flaunt.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all got her to answer y'all question. So I don't believe it.
Joanne, you answer every damn thing we ask.
We're good at our job.
Yeah, this is what we're supposed to do. This is called personality. We trying to get her to talk to us. This is the thing we do. Listen, Annie, before, you know what, Annie, I got you on my Facebook page. I'm looking at you right now. I know who this is. So, we was going to pull this up, Annie. We want you to tell us more about this. We might have to keep this going.
I got
and we already know you Charlie Rain's assistant. You just told us that, so.
Right.
Wow. Charlie Rain, you didn't tell us about that. See, we was all about the music. We should have been digging in more private information. For real. We'd have had a good show tonight. We just been keeping it on the hush hush, but after it's going down now. we done figured out we finna make some money with Charlie Rain, and on top of making some money, his assistant family is kind of crazy.
This is the first time I heard about this.
You didn't know?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, then, guess what? We finding out stuff at the same time. Annie, I want to thank you for calling, and thank you for supporting your boy Charlie Rand, and thank you for supporting everybodyradio.com.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, tell your friends to check us out, and then listen. You can always tune in. You can always listen, and always feel free to call in and get on any topic, subject, or conversation that we having up in here.
I sure will.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a blessed night.
Hey, look, did y'all trip that though? She said, there's bears in my that bear stuff is catching on already.
You don't start a whole new trend,
yeah. Anybody else out there got bears in their family? Call up in here and tell us about the bears. I can't.